Greetings everybody, this is Skulker91 aka Mr. Kirby63 and welcome to Jak and Daxter for Precursor Legacy. No, I definitely want to do for my channel. And there goes my dog. So anyway, yeah. Jak and Daxter, easily my favourite Naughty Dog franchise. It's kind of a shame since there's, don't make him anymore. So anyway, and look at my files. Yes, I will be doing 100%. Until we get to the other games, which I won't be. So I'll be quiet for this cutscene.
I have spent my life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find. Who were the Precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose, and why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of green eco, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jack, old green stuff told us not to come here.
Continue your search for artifacts and eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
What are we doing here anyway, Jack? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crud? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? I think we're in trouble! Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What? Okay. I'm fine.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me! Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go! Misty Island!
That's right! And then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man! Are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the 3 sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or 2 stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer? You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? 'Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
Right, now it's time to start the game.
This device is a communicator.
Yeah,
With it, my
Kira.
father and I can give you
Phew,
advice anytime during
Look,
your
for a second now, I thought I had that thing where it just when you randomly the game will start moving in one direction simply just for no reason. I hate when that happens. It mostly happens on Wii games a lot.
Are precursor orbs. Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange.
Right, yeah. So Jak and Daxter, well, this game in the Jak and Daxter is pretty much a 3D collectathon, which I will relate more to Banjo-Kazooie than say Mario 64, even though this is mostly, you know.
This is a power cell, the most important precursor artifact you
Well,
can
this is
find.
mostly related to, but I say it's more towards Banjo-Kazooie in there. And there's our main things we need to collect, the precursor orbs. So yeah, and yes, I know that's where it saves. Yeah, come on. Yeah. So pretty much we have to collect all of those now. We'll be collecting all of them. Like I said, 100% playthrough and all that stuff. And then we've got the scout flies right here. Collect 7 of them, and there's a precursor orb. That's pretty much like that in every single level, including like the worlds that connect each level to between other levels. I'll just say hub world. That would be easier.
Wow, that last scout fly had a power cell. I'll bet if you collect all 7 in each area, you can find even more power cells.
Yeah, but I've already said it.
That's Blue Eco, which contains the energy of motion. Blue Eco allows you to run fast, break boxes, and even activate some precursor artifacts when you get near them.
And there's another unique thing about this game. Powers that off. For goodness sake. Pretty much only in this game, the only person in this game.
Cluster you pick up increases the time you can
I'm gonna have to mute that part out because that would come out very loud. Right. But yeah, the blue one gives you speed and also can open doors and certain panels which are needed. Shut up.
This is a precursor door. It can only be opened by approaching the door while channeling Blue Eco through your body.
Right. The door opens. We need Blue Eco. Lucky there's a Blue Eco vent right
Blue
here.
Eco vent. More concentrated than the floating clusters. This vent will give you a full charge of Blue Eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
Yes, I know. Yeah, if the event, that means it gives you full power. So you said just pretty much explains itself. And there's our third one. But yeah, this is the first level. Geyser Rock is pretty much the tutorial level of the game.
Precursor artifacts that have lain dormant for years.
Whatever. Right, 10 more to go, and I'll be maxed out on Precursor.
Those little
Precursor
green
orbs.
balls of energy on the ground are a type of eco. Pick up 50 small green ecos, or one big green one to increase your health.
Right, like what you said. Then that's green eco. That's pretty much for your health. Can I 50 of them for a to increase your health to get some of your health back, which is only 3 hits. But if you're already full, it will give you an extra hit. There we are. That's Geyser Rock completely complete. Yeah, that's standard day. Yeah, that's enough. That ain't good. Yeah, that's didn't came out right, did it? Yeah, that done. Let's go back to the Green Sages. I've got to get used to these early PS2 games where it's circle to confirm. Just feels weird to me not with being X.
Good training, boys, but that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jack? We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're, itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine. Adventure away, then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco-collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you, get out of here!
He's a bit tempted. And look at that! It's that plan from Crash Bandicoot. And look, from looks of it, it's the exact same model. But yeah, he says to go to the beach first, but quite honestly, we're going to ignore him and go somewhere else first. Right, and you speak to Kira down there, but I'm not gonna bother. But yeah, here's the one of the first hub world of the game, Sandover Village. But really, all you have to do is just really speak to everybody, find the scout flies, and see if there's any.
Scout flies are always in red boxes.
Jeez, it's like what happened in the first level of Geyser Rock. So yeah.
No, don't tell me that you two have problems as well. The first I hear of monster sightings near the village, and now this. See those gears up there, boys? See them? See how they're not moving? That means our village has no power. The eco beam coming from the jungle temple has been interrupted. Boys, everyone's too frightened to go out and find out what's happened.
Did you pay the bill?
Yeah. Oh, you're funny. Now look, if you two fix the eco beam, I'll give you a power cell. Oh, and another thing, if by any chance you're interested in making a contribution to my re-election campaign, I might be willing to part with yet another power cell. The minimum contribution is a very modest 90 precursor orbs.
Get used to that. If you can also buy precursor orbs, buy more orbs by spending more orbs. Yeah, that's exactly right. You can pretty much trade get precursor cells. That's what. I'll just say power. I'll just call them power cells.
Caught me at a most inopportune moment.
And also, this is supposed to be Jack's uncle.
My journeys yesterday, but I seem to be a spot short on the old precursor orbs. I would have pledged my word that I had 90 of them, but I gather that your young friend, the little annoying, miserably ugly one, Might have just pilfered them as a sort of a spot of fun. Anyway, would you be kind enough to loan your dear old uncle 90 precursor orbs so he can get underway? I would offer you a power cell in return.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call them power cells. Sorry, because I call them precursors. So pretty much it's always going to be 90. Get 90, you get a precursor. You get a power cell. That's pretty much all it's going to come down to.
Hey, little furry dude. Oh, I thought for a moment you were my muse.
Your what?
Haven't you ever seen a muse before? It's a little glowing squirrel about your size, full of spunk, and crazy as a lark.
Oh, I get it. Like a sidekick.
As a matter of fact, without my muse, I just can't sculpt. But with her around, I see beauty in everything, you know? Right now, I couldn't chisel my way out of a box. I think she ran away to that misty island. I just hope she's all right. It's worth a power cell if you bring her back to me.
Wait a minute. We are not going back to Misty Island. Are we?
Yeah, we are. I mean, like I said, we are going to go back to Misty Island, but we can't go there because we can't use the boat. So we need to find a guy who has the boat and tell him can we use it. That's pretty much it. Yeah, and this is where it's hinting you to go first. But really, if you want to have the best path, the best optimal path, or say be it quicker without having to backtrack a lot, you wanna go to the forest first before you do anything else, right? Just trying to see if I'm finding any more boxes. I'm gonna miss one because that's gonna be a pain. It's an itch. And there's other ones. And also we're gonna get another power cell in a minute.
Oh my!
Well, not in a minute.
What a horribly sick little bird.
You don't look so good yourself, lady.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were a spotted orange-bellied rainframe. You know, yesterday I saw some terribly vicious creatures capture a mother flut-flut near the beach. Now there's this poor little orphan egg sitting in a nest at the top of the cliff, and I can't get to it. If you could climb up there and push it off, I've piled some hay down at the base to catch it safely. Do an old lady a favor, and I'll give you a power cell.
Right, and that's another mission for the beach, which I'm not gonna do just yet. Right.
What a weird-looking thing. I'll bet we can get this open if you power up with that zappy blue eco stuff.
Yeah, so this is yes, and get used to this. You'll be doing this. You'll be doing that a lot. Right. Also, doesn't this guy usually have a Wumpa fruit in his hand?
Gotta milk those yak cows. Gotta milk those yak cows. Oh, it's you. Oh, just resting my tired bones. I've been trying to get those ornery yak cows back into the pen all day. Some strange creatures tried to steal them earlier. You think you could help an old man and try to get them back into the corral?
Yes. Yeah. Well, simply, the main adventure is just trying to change Jak and Daxter back to human. Well, whatever they're called, if they're human or not. But what we're gonna do first, we're gonna get some cows back. Cows or these things back to the pen. Adventure away. Right, and this is the way we're aiming for Fire Canyon, but I'm just going to get the precursor orbs here, so I can go. So I at least say I got, you know, all of the precursor orbs in this over hub world.
Check out that funky sculpture sitting on the rocks over there.
Yeah, and guess what, Daxter? We're gonna go over there right now. If I didn't fall, lucky enough, didn't fall into the sea, and of course I'm going to be some of those boxes. Drop them with that. Uh-oh. Get out! Get out! You don't want to be swimming in the water or swim far out, or else you're also going to be content with a shark or a giant big fish. Yeah, just go out there and it's all about big fish. One gulp. And that thing this right here also gives you a power cell, as you can tell by his eyes. 2 of them, but they're more expensive. It's 180 precursor orbs. But hopefully, if you're good enough for searching, you should be able to find. You should be able to find a lot of precursor orbs, just fine, just to get both of them. Just enough to get both of them right. I'm pretty sure there's. Also, these don't count towards this forbidden jungle. These actually count towards. Yeah, they are. Yep, we got all the orbs in Sandover Village, but now the problem is I am missing 2 of the boxes, and right. So I don't want to leave without getting those 2 boxes. Alright. Now I've got 5. Yeah, 2 more. Yeah, this is what I get for not practicing, right? I'll find them eventually. I'm pretty sure one of them's near one of these houses. Because I'm pretty sure I've already got one all of them inside the huts, but there's what? I didn't get that one. I completely forgot about that one. Right, and one more. Wherever it is. Well, since I've already got 100, I might as well buy what of that? There it is. Please tell me there's no big fish here. Oh, they certainly says no. Right, just 1 second. There goes my leg.
All the scout flies in this area.
Now it's a bit easier for me. Right, now since I'm already over here, I'm just gonna buy the power cell from the uncle.
I see you 2 are back to make the trade. Good, jolly good. Hey, you have the
Does he even realise that Otso was Daxter?
I hope you put this hard-earned power cell to good use. Cheerio, ta-ta, bye-bye.
Pip pip cheerio. All that lollygagging done. Let's head to our first level, which is the forbidden forest, which is probably going to be the point where I'm going to cut this video, and that's when you're going to be seeing me in the next part. Right about now.